What is up, everybody? This is RybackStun. We have returned to Marvel Heroes. Today on Test Center, we are showcasing the Black Widow New 52. The 52 rework. Sorry, DC got stuck in there for a little bit. And Black Widow has had some pretty significant changes in her kit and how everything works. I've looked at it a little bit, and it's pretty interesting how her stuff is going to work. For those of you who have played Black Widow before, you know that she's kind of been lackluster across most of her builds. Damage hasn't really been as high. Her effectiveness hasn't really been as great. Some people have taken her to 60 and have loved her character, but they've been waiting for the rework to happen, and here it is, Black Widow's own very first 52 rework. So let's go ahead and take a look right into the powers as we have them. We're going to go tree by tree, agility, weaponry, spycraft. Right off the bat, we've got crippling strikes, physical damage, chance to slow, and also weakens enemies 10% less damage for 4 seconds. She's also got her escape roll. Stealth duration is 2 seconds. She's got stealth built into her escape roll immediately. She also gains some attack and movement speed for 15 seconds when you use that. She's got red room reflexes, which increases her damage rating, crit and brutal strike rating, and crit damage, and then she gains spirit when she crits or brutes. This was a reformation of some of her old passives into this one red room reflexes passive. We've also got Deadly Blade, which has gone from a basic to just a straight spirit spending power. Physical damage and then bleed, as well as it deals an additional 40% extra base damage to elites and bosses. No more champions, which is interesting. Not sure what the goal was there. But we've also got Acrobatic Assault, backflip over enemies, delivering a powerful kick to the head as you travel. Physical damage, stun duration. You've also got Sweep Kick, which has got physical damage, knockdown duration, another vulnerability, or actually that might just be her vulnerability for her melee build. You've got the backflip bomb, where you toss a bomb, backflip. She does damage with the kick, and then the bomb does damage. 1 second cooldown. And then you've got Deadly Kick, which gives her physical damage, crit damage on that power. Slowish attack speed, but in a kind of medium-ish spirit cost. So that's all the agility powers. That's what most of your melee powers are going to be. On weaponry, we've got her Bullet Basic, which is Snapshot. Physical damage, crit damage rating on this power, and then it slows as well. You've also got Coup de Grace, which you get bonus damage at full Widowmaker. That's this thing on the bottom here. Your Widowmaker status increases over time as you dispatch enemies. When you have full Widowmaker, your next Coup de Grace or Deadly Kick have a massive damage boost and reset Widowmaker. But Coup de Grace itself does physical damage and then base 50% damage to knock down enemies and base 50% damage to stun enemies. Pretty high, pretty low attack speed as well. I don't know why I said high, but there is that. Then you've got Stinging Shot, which does knockdown. It's got a pretty decent duration, energy damage onto that, so it's a kind of a combo damage there, even though everything else is physical. That's energy though. Covert Sniper, she gets 25% base damage to far away targets. She stealths for 2 seconds afterwards. And it gets 200% base damage if fully charged. Physical damage on the attack. Stinging Barrage has a really high rate of fire, does energy damage, lowish spirit cost. Then we've got the Kevlar Reinforced Bodysuit, which has been switched from agility over to weaponry. Gives you defense rating, dodge rating, tenacity, projectile deflection chance, and restore spirit per second when you are not using spirit spending powers. And then she has her signature here, which is Twilight Cloaking Device. She enters stealth mode, gets damage, defense, and crit rating bonus. Duration is 6 seconds, and the cooldown is 50 seconds. And then you get plus 1% buff ratings per point in Shield Assault, which is her ultimate. Into Spycraft, we've got Rolling Grenades, which is energy damage per grenade, and then energy damage twice per second for 3 seconds, with 5 grenades thrown. You've got Widow's Kiss, which does energy damage over time, and then it weakens the enemy as well. You've got Anti-Personnel Grenades, which are physical, does a stun, and it's also vulnerable, so that's your ranged damage vulnerability ability. You also have Flawless Escape, which is your CC break. Widow's Line, which she zips through, knocks down enemies, and does physical damage. You've got Timed Explosives, which does physical damage, has a bomb timer, but then you also have a Remote Detonator, which increases the detonated mine's percent damage by 15%, and it gets a little stun as well, and you get to activate it remotely. And then last but not least, you have Micro Drones, which allow you to see enemies on the minimap. They do damage per drone pair. You got 12 drones fired. They seek around and blow up people. And then you've got your Shield Assault, which is her ultimate. She does an airstrike for 2 seconds. It's actually a lot of damage per second for 2 seconds. And then she's got a couple people that shoot down, open fire, and blow up a bunch of different things. And that's a 20-second duration on that. So let's go ahead and look right at all of her stuff. First things first is going to be the Crippling Strikes. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. You can see the effect of the slow and the weaken on them. You've also got the dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. You can see the stealth as it happens. It also does, if you roll stealth, does a little bit of extra damage there, which is nice. You've got your bleed attack, which is your knife, which you can see on the actual dummy itself. You have a little bleed effect. You've got acrobatic assault, which you can move into different places and flip kick across. You can see the, what is that, stun duration there. You've got the sweep kick, which will continue doing area damage around you. And then you've got backflip bomb, which, boom, there's the explosion. Let's get close up so we can actually do the physical damage. There's that, and then there's the bomb. And last but not least, there is the deadly kick, which, bam, does a lot of damage. Notice how it doesn't do as much damage if you don't have full Widowmaker. And that is all she wrote there. That's her physical attacks. Now we've got the ranged attacks, which here is your basic shooter. Just bam, 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 bam. You've also got the... Apparently I did not put coup de grace on my power bar. So there's that. We've got the little energy shocker thing there. Bam, bam, bam. Does a nice spread of damage there. Then you've got your little sniper bullet. Pew. I wonder if I hold it for longer, does the stealth go away? Yes, it does. So, but it gives you a nice healthy time to charge up the attack, and then boom. But then you can also shoot it regularly and do that much damage. You've got your thing here, which is your energy barrage, which you can move across if you need to. Stinging barrage. Cloak I'm going to use in just a second. Here's your flawless escape. So here's the coup de grace. I don't have any stunned or knocked down enemies. So, does it resist it? It does. I can't... Do I have anything I can stun with? Not on here. Anyway, coup de grace. There's your shot. Bam. And full Widowmaker damage. Here's it without the full Widowmaker damage. Which, crap. Lag. Sorry, test center's pretty laggy today. Hopefully those numbers come up. You can see my bar is not refreshing. Oh, that was a brute. That's cute. Come on. It's not going to show me the damage on this one, is it? Nope, it's not. Oh well. Fire it here. There's that damage. And there's the damage without it. There we go. Alright. Last tree is the Spycraft tree. Here's your rolling bombs. Boom. There's your energy damage. Here's your Widow's Kiss. Spraying a bunch of people. Here's your stun bomb, which does vulnerability. Here's your swing line kick, which is pretty cool. Timed explosive. We will do one of these. We'll throw 2 timed explosives out and watch it explode. There we go. There's the explosion. Okay, it is 6 seconds, so it takes a little while. But we'll throw bombs out, and then boom, exploded ourselves. And that's how that works. And then last but not least, you've got the drones, which activated, but actually didn't work. Here we go. So it just explodes. Let's try it again. There we go. And they work together as a team. I wonder if I targeted this guy, if they all would go to him. Nope. It's just going to go in any direction it wants to. And there's that. And last but not least, the Shield Assault Ultimate. There's a Quinjet that flies by. Oh, I can't believe this just did this. Okay, well, there you go. There's the 2 jetpack troopers, 3 jetpack troopers that drop down. You saw the damage very quickly. I'm not going to be able to last for another 10 minutes to be able to do this. Hopefully, you guys will be able to get to test it out on test what it looks like. There you go. There's your Shield Assault guys as they do their thing. Your Covert Sniper is going to be a pretty cool power for your range build. Boom. You do have your Stinging Barrage, your Energy Attack, and then, of course, the actual anti-personnel grenades as well are going to be really important for the range build. So, all abilities that are pretty cool. They do a hefty amount of damage. I'm not going to do a DPS test dummy on this because there's really no point. Oh, that's where I was getting my extra points from, because I forgot about that. Anyway, in terms of an actual build, I can see most people maxing out Red Room reflexes, and if they need the defenses, maxing out Kevlar reinforced bodysuit, especially if you're a melee build. For the melee build itself, if you can get the River of Soul going because of the way that you can get Spirit from the crit hits, and Spirit when you're not spending Spirit spending powers, which is funny, I would actually just go Deadly Blade as my single target attack, and then use some of the rest of these abilities like Backflip Bomb, the Sweep Kick, and then the Deadly Kick for your Widowmaker ability. But Widow's Line is also pretty good for that, and then Widow's Kiss as an energy, as a wave damage would be pretty good. back up to that. But in terms of ranged, your basic is going to be snapshot. There's really nothing much else you can do unless you really do want to max out both of these passives and try and use Stinging Barrage, because its spirit cost is less than what things normally would be. But Covert Sniper and Coup de Grace are very important. You throw the anti-personnel grenades out there, and then you use the stinging shot, and then you coup de grace somebody, dodge this, bam, and they're just dead. And that's all that she wrote for that build. The cloak is actually pretty cool. You can use that if you can use it to also increase the damage of your coup de grace. You go stinging shot, anti-personnel grenades, cloak, coup de grace, and just see how much damage you can do. And in fact, I'm gonna try that out. It's only a 50-second cooldown. Just gonna do it really quick. Try and see if we can see how much damage that does. Alright, there's our build. So, it's gotta be A, S, D, F. Alright, let's do this. Let's just take a look at this really quick on the DPS dummy, which I hope is not dead. Yeah, hit respawn. Alright, so, I'm gonna stand here. A, S, D, F. 84,000 damage ain't half bad. So, but there you go. That's the amount of damage that it's going to do. I actually didn't max out either of these, so my crit rating wasn't as high as it could have been. I mean, I can try to do it again in about 35 seconds while I talk with an additional... Confirm? There we go. With an additional 773 damage rating, 748 crit rating. I could put that DPS crap thing on right now and try and do that. Open this... Yeah, because the things I'm running right now aren't useful. So let's do this. Let's test it out. What's that going to put my crit at? It's going to put my crit at 43%. Boom, let's do it. So we're going to wait 6 seconds and try it one more time to see how it worked with a semi-accurate, appropriate build. So here we go. A, S, D, F. Boom! 343,000 damage with the extra damage that I'm getting off of all my abilities. Then we go G and H. Boom! 44,000 damage. There you go. So, Black Widow, 2 very solid builds, melee and ranged. I'll be going range once I start leveling her up again. My character's not completely level 60 on live servers, so there's that. But I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did filming it. Remember, this is test center footage, so things are subject to change. Things can go up, things can go down, but I think they're pretty happy with where Black Widow is with their 52 reboot. And there is all that good stuff. So remember to like and comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Tumblr at RybackStun. More videos as they come along. And with that, this is RybackStun, signing out.